For some reason, we can't hear the alerts. I don't know why. I have no clue why we can't hear them. It is super strange. Super strange. It is strange we can't hear. We can't hear the words of the Streamlabs. I can't hear the soothing sounds serenading me with 1-bit donations talking about food fungus. Jesus. The soothing words of the robots, they bring me peace of mind when my mind is so troubled. We are mid again. What do I want to do? Ryan, hello, sir. I'm here again. Hello, Rogel. 100 bits, Mr. Mayo. Hello, sir. Good morning, everyone. Halfway through the week. Make the best of it. Kiss, kiss. Hey, thank you, sir. Absolutely. Perhaps some Primus will fix that. Well, perhaps the goddamn alerts might work one day, even without goddamn Primus. The Hans brings the sound back. Jesus, Hans. Yeah, we'll see if we do GP here. I'm last pick. Give me 1 sec, folks. 1 second. All right. They'll destroy you and take your energon cells. My energon cells. What is that? The Energia. Sorry. I have to go pick up something earlier today. Or not, I say earlier today. It's not earlier today. It's later today. Not yet. Mochi has been unchained. The fetid beast has broken its shackles. It's among us. Earlier today. Yeah, I keep saying earlier today. I mean this morning. We're going to see when I get my phone call. I have to go pick something up. Very briefly. Fent! No, you're good, man. So the end of Bloodborne is starting today. We've beaten every Chalice dungeon. We are going to start Bloodborne around 1 o'clock. And today is the final day of Bloodborne, folks. Not that we want it to be. Yeah, we can go GP here. But it is the final day of BB. Where is my BB? Where is my BB? Soldiers on the move. Sure. Is it SF? Where's SF? Go. Special Forces Super Soldier Commandos. Complete. There you go, sir. How late is it at yours? You're a different time. I'm EST, so it's about 9 a.m. here. 9 a.m. EST. What awaits for us after Bloodborne? There's a few things. So, I need to see how much time we have left. Maybe we could do. I think Rainsden wanted to do Split Fiction, which was on the list. So we should be doing Split Fiction soon. We'll see. We got to do a few things. My problem is we also have to wheel in Death Stranding 2 on release. I said I'd do that for my birthday for everyone as well. So we're going to play Death Stranding 2 when it releases on the 26th. Now, from now to the 26th is about 8 days. What we can get done in 8 days, I'm not sure. Let's say we have 7 days, so 1 full week, considering today's not a day. Today we've got Bloodborne, and we've got YouTube videos, and we've got trying to understand that game, because we're about to finish it. So we've got about 7 days to figure out what to do. So I'm assuming if Rainsden's around, we should be doing Split Fiction, and then maybe we can do Papers, Please, and then we do Death Stranding 2, and then we do Demon Souls. Because what I wanted to do is this weekend play Demon Souls, and then I realized that if we play Demon Souls this weekend, we only have X amount of time to get it done before Death Stranding 2, which I don't think is enough time. I don't want to rush any game we play. So I think that's the game plan. Papers, Please, Split Fiction, maybe one smaller game as well on the list. and then DS2, and then Demon Souls. You know what? I had this conversation with one of my uncles, or uncle adjacent people in the family, and you know, the number one thing you realize is the older you get, the more you do. I mean, you just have no time in your day. You have to schedule things, right? Everyone's busy. Rainsden's a pussy. Listen, I better see some League of Legends boxes here soon, sir. Yeah, you're on the clock. Get them ordered, okay? Stellar Blade, I wish. Well, we got a few games locked in. We have a lot of the, there's a lot of suggested games that, again, I'm picking through. But, you know, the next one is Kazan Berserker and, what was the other game? Kazan Berserker and Labyrinth of the Demon King. So. Yes, sir. That is what we are doing. Everything locked in is locked in. And we will be getting to it one day. So we're slowly working through it. We still have to play League every day, of course. Which I want to anyways, and I think YouTube videos and stuff like that, they do, you know, need the videos, so. We got a bunch of stuff to do. But you know, oh, you can't see the game, sorry. Whoops! My bad, I have brain damage. Sorry! But, you know, yeah, the older you get, the more you realize that, hey, you don't have all the time in the world, and you need to get stuff done. So we have scheduled... our day right now is quite scheduled. I'm actually... You know what? I was going to start sacrificing a bit of sleep time to kind of wake up early, pour coffee into my body, and then just stream even longer. I don't know if that's the best thing to do, but, like, I feel like I actually don't have enough time in my days. So, I may... Don't do that, but I feel like we don't have enough time throughout the day. That's not feasible long-term. Do not sacrifice your sleep. Is that a ghoulish move? Is that an L move? Is that a non-Bilgewater move? Do not sacrifice sleep. They do say you need to sleep quite a bit, though, for real. I mean, maybe I should extend my... Well, I can't really extend my nights if I'm tired unless I, like, amp up on coffee. But even then... I thought about getting a coffee machine. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people drink coffee. A lot of people need coffee to function. My mom eats cigarettes and smokes coffee. Or... Sorry, she smokes cigarettes and drinks coffee every morning. That's her breakfast, and she's up quite a bit. So, my brain is... This is why we need coffee, my brain's off! Can you smoke coffee? Is that a real thing? Is she European? No, she's a mother. She has done the grind of... motherhood her whole life, taking care of her kids. Smoke coffee and eat cigarettes. Aye, aye, aye. The brain's a bit slow today, sir. Same for me. Yeah, that's not really a healthy thing. Cigarettes and coffee is not good. That's not good. That is quite ghoulish. Take longer breaks more often. But I feel like that's not the event, though, man. I don't know. We'll see. I think the number one thing is I need to balance out streaming all day, being an adult, and also taking care of myself. I need to do more exercising, I think, for sure. I just want to make sure that, like, people understand that we're still doing the event. I'm not taking time off, but, you know, to be an adult and to not die, ideally. We'll see. I can maybe take 15-minute breaks instead of 10. They usually last about 10 minutes. Sometimes 15 anyways, right? But 30-minute breaks would be way too long. Because we go outside, I take Mochi out, we go for a little stroll. It's not anything crazy, but... Caffeine, my beloved. Beloved black coffee, black lung. Eating healthy, sleeping, and staying active. Yeah. You know, I'll try and figure that out. I'll see how we can wheel and deal some, Gavlin time off. To go, maybe get out more and walk around a little bit. You know, I don't want to supplement energy with, like, coffee. Right? Like, oh, if you want to, Lovely. Twitch just killed himself and then blamed me. Everyone is very angry, but at the end of the day, they are the problem. Would you call yourself emotionally intelligent? What the hell does that even mean? Listen, I cried for Red Dead Redemption 2. I think I'm the most emotionally mature man on this earth. Just saying. If you have to gauge someone's mental capacity, have them play Red Dead 2. That's all I can say. Yeah, we'll see, though. In terms of, proper breaks now, we'll figure out how to work it into the stream, for sure. I mean, I usually take... I take ample breaks. I do. Well, we usually take a break after our morning stream, and then halfway through the midstream, and then we eat, and then we're done. I take 3 breaks a day. One at around noon to transition into Bloodborne. One halfway through Bloodborne. One near the end of Bloodborne, and then that's it. I mean, the longest time we have is about an hour to eat and do things. Do laundry, clean. Mochi goes poo-poos. Jeez, they're all mid. Lunchtime, 1 hour. 1 hour break? Are you crazy? No way I'm taking 3 hours off. Are you fucking crazy? There is no way I'm taking an hour break for lunch. Are you... That's way too long, dude. That's too long. The dinner break is long enough. I think the dinner break should be the longest. Oop. That's a bit too long. I don't know about 3 breaks a day. Maybe doing like, well, we'll see. We'll see. You'll burn yourself out. It's 4 breaks. That's even worse. We'll see. I will think of something that works for me. Listen, even if you people agree with me, I mean, that's fair. Agreeing with me is fair. Or agreeing with you, I should say. You know, you got a few good ideas sometimes, Mr. Ryan. Well, I mean, I should split the breaks up, that's the thing. Well, you know what, man? It's exactly. I don't think I'm going to burn out doing this because, A, I love what I do. B, everyone's so supportive and everyone's talking in chat constantly and we always have conversations, so it keeps it fresh. C, we have a ton of games we play, which in turn also keeps it fresh. You know, again, I focus on having fun, man. I just want to enjoy. I just want to enjoy what I do, and I think I do that. You know, I love being here. I love chatting to people. I like playing the games, whatever it may be. And it's hard to burn out when you enjoy what you do. I mean, I'm not going to say that you can't burn out of something you've enjoyed for years, obviously, or months, whatever it may be. I think for me, it's just a matter of, like, again, how do I manage that? How can I manage being an adult, taking care of my health, and then also streaming constantly? You know? You're right, though. That's... Okay, yeah, you're right. Sitting in a chair all day is not a good thing. You're right. No, you're right. You're not wrong. Yeah, you know, hey, I get up and walk around sometimes. You are not wrong, sir. If you want to break plus keep the stream going, you may want to do some reactions. Oh, we do Discord stuff, you know, if you guys want to share anything, we have a channel in Discord that we look at daily, which is cool, you know. You know, again, I was talking to, is it, I don't know if it's my uncle. Who is someone that is married to an aunt? What are they called to you? Is that an uncle? You've got an aunt? Is that an uncle? Wait, okay, is it my aunt? My uncle's daughter's husband. My uncle's daughter's husband. What is that? What is the terminology of that? My uncle's daughter's husband. Is that still an uncle? My cousin? Is that my cousin? Incest. Bro, shut up. Cousin-in-law. I don't know. I'll say uncle. Anyways. No, I was having a chat with him. And, I believe he does his own business, too, and he works from home. And, he's got a sit-stand desk, and he's like, you know, the older I got, the more I realized that, hey, I do kind of need to be limber. You know, you can't just sit around all day and work 24/7. You gotta stand up, you know, do a few things, right? And, he's dead. So, yeah, you know, a sit-stand desk is awesome. You're standing right now? That's great, dude. I mean, you're probably always on your feet, though, right? Like, do you work in the, well, you work in the store, no shit. But are you in your store constantly? Like in, like, an office? Because I feel like you have the tendency at times to, yeah, just sit down and get stuff done. 3 days a week? Gotcha. I'm going to be a PE teacher, and we learned that getting up and moving around or stretching a bit every 30 minutes is huge compared to just sitting down the whole time. You know what? Yeah, for sure. You know, I think for the sake of this room, I won't be adjusting my setup outside of a new PC. You know, eventually when I do have to move, I may look at getting a sit-stand desk and then maybe sit-stand on stream, you know, depending on the game. It's like, hey, I'll sit down for one, stand for the next. That could be cool. You know, sky's the limit at that point, but, I would say it is fair to maybe think of exercising more on stream. Not on stream, I mean during stream. I'm not gonna fucking have my giant man boobs flap around for your entertainment! Hell no! Hell no! That's the bonus Patreon content, by God! Jeez. Make chat exercise, too. I mean, you know, not everyone who's a gamer is a blubbery mass of nurgle, right? You know, you do have to, if you work from home, I mean, I've worked from home for, let's say, probably 10 years now. We've streamed our whole life, essentially. Our whole adulthood. You know, eventually you do kind of get a little bit too comfortable in your environment. That's why a lot of people sometimes say, I don't like working from home. You know, I've heard stories of, and, you know, Ivana's family as well, is some of them had worked in an office. And, you know, it's kind of just understanding how to be productive at home like you would going into work. Right? Because, again, you do get a little bit comfortable. And it's, I mean, if you can work from home, that's a blessing. I'm not sitting here and saying, oh, my God, it's a curse. You know, working from home is insane. It's a blessing. You know, no more commutes, none of that stuff. But it still is a matter of how do you manage that? You know, how can you take care of yourself and also stay focused? Because you do get comfortable. You know, when you're surrounded by familiarity, you know, you can feel like, oh, working from home is great, but I find myself doing nothing for 5 hours straight. That's exactly what people would tell me, you know? It's like you need to be in a productive environment. It's all mental game. Everything in this room pertains to my work, we'll say. So I've got my Warhammer, I have my Warhammer collection, I've got stream stuff, I've got my... Well, I'm in a galleon, first of all. This is my ship, so it's not a room. It's a room in the damn ship. It's the captain's quarters. We're at sea right now, by the way. Oh, ooh, turbulent. Oh, my God, the sea's a bitch. But yeah, you know, it's about staying productive and having the, it's the mental game. It's just being consistent. Aye, the Kraken's outside the window. Aye, you feckin' beast, I'll skin your testicles with my toenails. Yeah! Beast. He's gone now. He's gonna take it to Twitter. I'm gonna get canceled. CBT. He's dead. Ow!
Killing spree.
But yeah, being surrounded, I mean, be surrounded by productivity, I suppose, right? Be surrounded by maybe your work, you know?
Your turret
that was a good thing.
Destroyed.
Only time working from home, I was able to lock in, wasn't healthy either. I'd just wake up, go to the gym, walk, work, till I was sleepy again. Yeah, well, it's work balance life, for sure. Everyone's got a life. Everyone needs to, figure out how to, you know, again, if you work from home, how do you be productive? It's mental game.
Your turret has been
It's a mental game, sir. Work-life balance. Work balance life. Is that what I said? I'm tired. Quiet. I, in fact, have no life. You know what, man? You can always start tomorrow. Or today. People stay busy. It's not worth it. Yeah, you know, you typically do things until you find problems, right? You do this, and it's like, wait, I did all of that and now have health conditions? I should take care of myself more. I really should. Oh, Mochi's here. Hi, Mochi. Hi, baby. You like your little couch? That's Mochi's couch with his squid. Maybe I should open up a page where you guys, if you'd want to, you could send Mochi some toys. If you want to buy Mochi a toy, you could do that if you want. And he can devour it on stream. His inner mouth opens up. The beast. Only Mochi. Do it! I could get him. Yeah, I could do that if you want. Just send Mochi some stuff if you'd like to. Don't have to. What the hell, brother, you doing? No, yeah, hey, thank you, stranger. No, I'll take breaks, for sure. Can I buy Mochi a house that's better than yours? Listen, Mochi is chilling on his couch. Calm down. He likes his couch. Mochi is enjoying his time. Lovely. Never stay focused to do the work at home. Well, that's why people have home offices, man. That's why people, you know, even if you could bring your business home sometimes, you don't want to. Again, you need to be in a productive... It's all mental game. That's really all it is, right? Like, technically, you don't have to be in an environment that promotes, you know, good work ethic. Technically, you could be anywhere if you had the mental game, but, like... There's a reason people have home offices. And again, I guess you want to separate your work from your life. And a lot of people do that, you know. You step out of your comfort zone. You say, hey, it's time to be working. And again, even I have a stream room. I'm in this room all day, every day. And then when the stream is over, you know, I'm sleeping. I'm in the bedroom. I'm outside. I'm walking Mochi. I'm in the kitchen getting food, blah, blah, blah. That's a normal thing. You know, for sure, everyone's at one point kind of, I'm sure, thought about, hey, if I had to work from home, you know, home office, whatever it may be. It's just a room.
Unstoppable.
So, yeah. But again, it's all mental game, right? It's all productivity. It's like, when you enter that room, you're locked in, son. It's the Goon Cave. My computer's in the middle of the living room. It's fucked for working. That's a bit fucked, yeah. You know, I mean, if it works for you, though, man, who's going to complain? Right? As long as you could do something and be productive and it works for you, I mean, everyone's different. You know, no one's going to give you shit for something that works for you, and it's great. What in the seven hells, brother? Look at this nonsense. Oh. Help! Unk is going down! Ow! Okay. Smolder with a tier 1. Thank you, man. My parents forced me to keep my PC in the living room for a while because otherwise I wouldn't leave my mom. I feel like you need your own space if you do anything on the PC. You know, me and Ivana, we used to have our PCs side by side, and that was the worst thing we've ever done. That is way... My parents forced me to keep my PC. I thought you said your mom. Sorry, I can't read. Sorry, well, let me read that again. Sorry. Let me read that again. My parents forced me to keep my PC in the living room for a while because otherwise I wouldn't leave my room. Oh! How the hell did I read that so poorly? Sorry.
Shut down.
I mean, yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, I'm sure people do kind of sit in their room and not come out, and then it stinks, and then you grow mushrooms, and then, you know, the ceiling starts to leak fetid water, and then you open dimensional portals to, like, different realms of existence where aliens can kind of peer on through and Try to come into ours. Yeah, it's most likely a thing. You know, in hindsight, though, were your parents wrong? Hang on, let me go kill everyone at Baron. Aye, I'll take your answer. Aye, I'm on the way. So they're all gonna go do Baron. Let's see if I could dump on them. Aye, sir. Buddy, that was not a smart play. That was just a dumb move. Guys, I told you. What? I told you I was coming to kill you. You should have been ghosting the damn stream. I told you you'd be dead. Should have cheated. I would have cheated. I've never cheated. I don't really know what was up with Samira trying to tank the Baron from behind it. I don't think she realizes it focuses you if you're sitting behind it. But you know what? All right then, sir. But yeah, you know, when it comes to PCs and stuff like that, I do think you need your own space. Again, me and Ivana used to be in the same room, PC-wise, and that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Like, you need your own room to breathe, you know? Arranged, and yeah, when do you want to do Split Fiction? You said at the end of June. This weekend. Yeah, we could actually, you know what? We could maybe do it this weekend. Sure. We could probably do it this weekend. GP getting a buff of Q and R. He doesn't need it. The only reason GP would ever get a buff is because players aren't good enough to play him well. That's really it. I mean, that's not to say that players suck, but, like, this champion is so incredibly overpowered, it's insane. But, of course, I mean, it's all matchup game, right? Obviously, GP's gonna have problems. Everyone has problems. I'm out, Sonny! Ah! I'm alive, boy! How I'm alive, I have no idea. Smolder gifted a sub. Thank you, Smolder. Appreciate it, sir. Look at this. What the hell? He got the Uzi skin! Uzi 9mm! He's Uzi! Oh my god, Uzi. Uzi 9mm. Ozu 9mm. Ozu. You know, I'm going to attribute a lot of this game's success to having Darkseal. Just saying. Even though the AP is so minor, it still probably saved me a few times. Just saying. Get a Medjai's. I used to. You know, I used to buy Medjai's on GP for fun. I could still do it, but... I mean, late game it is irrelevant, right? It's more of a fun early game thing. I think I'll start doing it again. It's cool. But again, it's not good. Let's do, IE's so expensive. Fucking hell. 166 gold. Maybe I get an assist. What do we do for $127? I guess we are just a wait. Never mind. Lovely. Triumph has given me 1 full kill. Awesome. Ooh. You wanna front me, boy? You ain't got what it takes to take me on. And my man stench. I smell like a lovely flower, blossoming in the wind of a skunk's anus juice. I smell lovely. You'll smell me before you see me, sir. I feel like I should have a debuff where I'm just kind of like walking around with singed juices. You know what I mean? Ooh. Don't try it. Just don't try it, sir. Don't try it! There you go, sir. Huh? I do so much damage, holy moly. Listen, if an officer asks, why did I kill him? I mean, he ran into my cutlass, and then he was burned alive, and then I shot him with a gun, and then I stole his money. It was all his doing. I told him to stop. I made some money! Woohoo! Jeez, well, GG, I guess, right? I think I can get her and spawn, no? Oh, I'm so fast. Look at me. Oh, she had home guards. Well, GG's. There you go. Lovely. For some reason, my pinned message actually went away in chat, so I'm going to leave a different pinned message. Alert sounds broken, still work.